Where the icy waters of the Atlantic Ocean meet the balmy currents of the Indian Ocean is a place called Cape Point, the tip of the African continent and where the land called South Africa begins. Covering 2,236 miles of coastline and stretching across 1,221,037 square kilometers of bushveld, mountain, valleys and grassy savannas, thriving metropolitan cities and sprawling farmlands, nature reserves and forests, semi-deserts and wetlands, rivers and dams. South Africa is a land that celebrates diversity, not only in all the wonders of its beauty, but also in its people. It is home to some 45 million people from more than 11 different cultures, with as many different languages, but still all sharing the language of a smile. This ethnic diversity, united in one country, is why South Africa is known as the Rainbow Nation. Our cultural diversity can be seen in the land of contradictions, from modern thriving capitals of business to rural chiefdoms where people still believe in the ancestral guidance. From the oldest rock paintings in the world to the avant-garde tagging of urban graffiti artists. Once a land of repression, South Africa is now a celebration of democracy, with one of the most open and inclusive constitutions in the world, a human rights achievement that reflects the transformative spirit of all South African people. In this land of freedom, people are not the only ones free. With 19 national parks, you will find some of the most rare and wonderful creatures on Earth. Lion, leopard, buffalo, elephant and rhino, roaming untamed and protected, and even in our coastal waters, the gentle giants of the ocean find sanctuary. This majestic land is home to 1/10 of the plant species on this planet. From mountain ranges to river estuaries, wide open savannas to cycad forests, the daisy fields of Namaqualand, kelp forests in the ocean. From sweeping desert dunes to lush valleys, South Africa is a kingdom of flora. In fact, Table Mountain is the epicenter of the world's most diverse floral kingdom. The diversity of South Africa's landscape is the ideal backdrop to a world of adventure. Hot air ballooning, bungee jumping, hiking, climbing, river rafting and canoe adventures, surfing and scuba diving, trout fishing, bird watching, quad biking, horse safaris, cycling, dune boarding, kiteboarding, gambling, or just seeing the Big Five. In South Africa, you can do anything your heart desires, including absolutely nothing at all. Those who love the finer things in life, such as great food and fine wine, will not be disappointed. South Africa's winelands are world-renowned, not only for their beauty, but for the excellence of their reds, whites, Pinot Noirs, and our own bubbles, the Method Cap Classique, all the result of over 100 years of viticulture. And the dining to match your wining will not disappoint you either. From Cape Malay culinary chic to boerekoos, to the finest seafood, to the typical South African braai, to the Afro-Lusitanian tastes influenced by the Portuguese influence from one of South Africa's neighbours, Mozambique. Along with South Africa's hospitality comes a sense of enterprise and a culture of people who live the shop-till-you-drop attitude. South Africa is sophisticated Africa, with all the best the first world can offer, yet with a deep-seated respect for our African roots. Come to South Africa and discover why this land, rich in adventure and natural beauty, will leave you awestruck. Discover the spirit of our rich cultures and unspoiled wildlife that will fascinate you. Here where mankind was said to first stand upright and gaze upon the horizon, perhaps you will find your roots, inspired by people who struggled for freedom and triumphed by becoming the friendliest people you'll find anywhere in the world. South Africa will touch your heart. Your journey starts here.